So, for example, you might have a picture of something that you want, and you can cut out headlines and affirmations and tag words or anything like that, and you just put it on your wall, and then you stare at it every day, and you kind of focus, okay, that's what I want, and then you just focus, and like I said before, you're not thinking about how to get it, you're just kind of looking at it and enjoying the feeling of what it will be like when you have it, or feeling it as if you have it already. So you're like, oh, I'm looking at this picture of the new bicycle that I want, and I'm just imagining how good it's feeling to ride that bicycle. Creating a vision board. In order to create a vision board, you will need just a few supplies. You'll need some poster board. You'll need some tape or some glue. You'll need images of the things that you desire, which you can get off of Google or Pixabay or Instagram or Pinterest or anything like that. You'll need some pins, markers, highlighters, glitter, stickers, etc., etc. Just get a bunch of things that you want to put on this board to like really bring it to life. Maybe your dream is to be to work in a bakery, so you can take suckers and gumdrops and glue them onto the board, like lollipops and things like that, and then have a picture of the bakery that you want, anything like that. So how to make a vision board? Step 1. First, you want to find and then begin to go through various pictures and magazines, and then start cutting the images out from them. Or you can use Google Images, Pixabay, Instagram hashtags, Pinterest, etc., etc. For example, if you want pictures of a new guitar, then you can go on Instagram and explore the hashtag #guitar. If you want a red guitar, you want to be a little more specific, then you can go explore the hashtag #red guitar. You can be as general or as specific as you want. Once you find the exact pictures that you want, just screenshot them and then print them out on your printer. So just a side note here, in case for the younger audience is going to know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're older, you might not know this trick. But if you want pictures of anything specific, like let's say, for example, you really like roses, you can go on Pinterest or Instagram and you type in the hashtag roses, and you're going to get thousands, sometimes millions or even tens of millions of pictures of roses. Okay, they're going to be all different colors: red roses, pink roses, blue roses, whatever. And you're going to look through these hashtags and kind of see, oh, okay, I like this one, I like this one, I like this one. But maybe you really have a thing for blue roses. You want to see pictures of just blue roses. So people have put so many hashtags out there. You can just hashtag blue rose. Or even to get more specific, you can look up the hashtag blue rose long stem, or long stem blue rose. And you're going to get 100,000 pictures of just blue roses with long stems. Some are going to have thorns, some are not. Some are going to be light blue, some are going to be dark blue. And you can just go as specific as you want on the hashtag to look for the exact image that you want. And it's kind of cool because you can find people that are into the exact things that you want, and then you can friend them and talk to them and collaborate with them, and who knows. But these are really good techniques to use for your vision board. So for example, like you really want a red guitar with lightning bolts on it. Get hashtag red guitar lightning bolt, and one of those hashtags is going to lead to a whole page of 10,000 different pictures of people who have red guitars with lightning bolts on it. And maybe that's the exact guitar you want. So you find the picture that you want, screenshot it, and then print it out and put it on your vision board. Note, no gluing yet. Just enjoy yourself and have lots of fun looking through magazines and cutting out various pictures, images, words, headlines, etc. in which strike your fancy. Step 2. Go through the images and begin to lay out your favorites on the board. Try to eliminate any and or all images in which no longer feel right. This is where your intuition must come into play. As you begin to lay out the pictures and images on the board, you may slowly get a sense of how the board should eventually be laid out. For instance, you might assign a certain specific theme to each different corner or place on the board. Or it just may be that the images will seem to want to go all over the place. Note, you can always reassess what you want later, but for now, just go wild and have fun. Example, if your goal is to get rich, then perhaps in the top right corner of the board, you may want to dedicate this space to what your first multiple source of income will be, or perhaps what it may look like, etc. Perhaps it is your first product, like an ebook, for example. You can cut out different pictures of what you want your new ebook cover to look like, while on the top left side of the board, you may want to dedicate this space to what you would envision your overall financial success to look like, etc. And on the bottom right, This might be where you place pictures of what your new business as a whole looks like, or perhaps what your new house is going to look like, or your new car, etc. Step 3. Glue, tape, or tack down everything onto the board. You may want to begin adding in writing if you want. You can paint it on, or you can write words on it with markers. Remember, this is your vision board. There are no rules in regards to doing it, quote, right or wrong. These are your private thoughts, dreams, desires, and fantasies. And real quick, when we're talking about multiple sources of income, I have another book called Unlimited Wealth, which is understanding how to create multiple sources of income. And this book is actually a multiple source of income itself. When I talk about multiple sources of income, I'm talking about many sources of income, not just your job. So for example, this book is on Amazon, and so is this book. So even though I might be over here working 40 hours a week at Home Depot, I'm also making YouTube videos, so that's another source of income. And I have over 700 videos on YouTube, so that's 700 different sources of income. I also have this book, Unlimited Wealth, which is another source of income, along with 10 Steps to Success, and over 10,000 other sources of income. So, meanwhile, I can work my 40-hour job, like I said, or part-time job at Home Depot or Walmart or whatever, wherever you work at, Target. Maybe you work at a bank or a grocery store. But you can also start making your first ebook or your second ebook, or make money on YouTube, or you can make merch like sell hats or shirts or anything like that, or you can make your music CD, and you can create multiple sources of income that are all bringing you money. The funny part about this book, by the way, is that it's actually inside of 10 Steps to Success. So when someone buys 10 Steps, this book, because you get 10 Steps to Success, that's the first 10 chapters, and then there's 2 bonus chapters, which is Unlimited Wealth and How to Create Better Relationships. So this book is actually inside that, so when you buy that book, you get this book for free. But not everybody wants to read all of these 10 steps. This book has a lot to do with meditation, visualization, motivation, and health and fitness aspects, organic food. I go into diet and nutrition. But maybe someone just wants to figure out how to make money. They don't want all of this information for $14.95, so they can go ahead and just buy this book for, I think it's $6. So it's just another way to make more money. However, if someone's a big fan of mine, they might order both, which is more money in my bank account, which is going to obviously buy better camera equipment and lighting and support this channel. And not only do I have these in paperback, they're also ebooks, and 10 Steps to Success is also an audiobook on YouTube, which has over 10,000 views now. So that's making me money. The ebook is making me money. The paperback is making me money. The audiobook is making money. So you're just creating more and more multiple sources of income to get money coming from all different angles. Oh, my new shirt just sold. Oh, I got my YouTube check. Oh, I got a check from CreateSpace for 10 Steps to Success. Oh, my music is selling, so I got a check from TuneCore. All these. I don't just have a payday every Friday or the 1st or 15th. I have a payday every day of the month. It might be $3, it might be $300, it might be $3,000. It just depends. Every single day I'm getting paid. So just food for thought. Now just a quick sidetrack real quick. This is a screenshot from a client who did a session with me recently, did one of the Zoom coaching sessions that I was talking about. But I taught him this technique of how to make a vision board, and he made one, and his vision came true literally a month later. Now let me read what it says. Hell yeah, man, I just started renting out a cheap corporate office to use as my own videography band rehearsal space, and because of COVID, my job is letting me work remotely, so now I don't have them looking over my shoulder. So I'm able to keep making money from my job while working towards my personal goals at the same time. And then he's got these 2 pictures here of his new videography studio. And at the bottom he says, it's not really set up yet, but feels dope to have the spot. After our call, I made a vision board, and one of the first things was my own studio. I just didn't think it would manifest so quickly. This is incredible because the story here is that this guy is a videographer. He does wedding photography and things like that. And that's his job, but he wants to be in business for himself, having his own videography, video editing, shooting his own weddings and things like that, not working for a company. So I had suggested to him on the call that he was living at his parents' house at the time. And I said, you have to get your own space. That's the first thing that you've got to do. Even if it's just a tiny little studio apartment for $500 a month, you have to get your own space, because then you can set up exactly how you want. You can start getting clients, and you can also keep working for your job to pay the rent. Let's say keep doing your 40 hours, or what I told him technically is, because he was working Monday to Friday, like a 9 to 5, and I said, try to change that to 4 10-hour days, so that you work just Monday to Thursday, and then you'll have 3 days off to work on your stuff, to be able to do more clients, to start talking to Mr. and Mrs. Smith who are getting married, and you can go do their wedding and make $1,000, make that on a Friday. And you could do it again on Saturday and then rest on Sunday before you have to go back and do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at your job. So anyway, he made a vision board and he put pictures of a studio. And literally, this was about maybe a month, I think it was right around a month later, when I called him back, because I usually do a courtesy call back to just see, like, did you get any good insights? Has your life changed? Have you gotten that success yet? And this guy's like, yeah, like, I just got my own studio. I moved out of my parents' house, and now I'm in my own studio apartment with a photo video studio, and now he's making money on the side, and he still has his regular job, and of course he's moving on to the next step, which is eventually being able to go 100% independent and start making like $1,000 a day instead of working for this company over here that's paying him like $300 for a shoot, and they're making, if they charge $1,000 for a wedding photography session, he's getting like $300 and they're getting the other $700 for the service of sending him out. This way, he's gonna get $1,000 a day all on his own. So that's really awesome. That's good to hear. All right, so moving on. Step number 4, optional but powerful. Leave space in the very center of your vision board for a fantastic photo of yourself where you look radiant and happy. Simply paste a picture of yourself directly in the center of your board. By doing this technique, you will begin to view your board similar to that of a mirror. When you begin waking up and looking at your vision board in the morning during your morning success ritual, and seeing your own face in the center surrounded with images of things such as money or other symbols of financial success and or freedom, abundance, prosperity, etc., your subconscious mind will quickly begin to move your body in such a fashion so as to physically manifest these desires. There is a scientific explanation of exactly why this happens, but we do not have time to cover it today in this video. Step number 5. Hang your vision board in a place where you will see it often, perhaps on a wall in your bedroom or directly above your bed, etc. Myself personally, I like to keep my vision board right above my bed, so the first thing in the morning when I wake up, I turn on the light and boom, there it is. There's a picture of me in the middle, and I'm surrounded by beautiful naked women, right? So that's my desire. That for me personally, I don't have desires for millions of dollars. I don't care about any of that kind of stuff. I just want to get laid. So my vision board all has to do with women, beautiful naked women surrounding me, beautiful naked women serving me, anything like that. That's the vision that I'm looking at for myself. And as I keep progressively moving forward toward that vision, I get more and more things like it. Note, if your vision board is not necessarily suitable and or acceptable in the presence of company or other people, etc., for example, perhaps you dream of relaxing on vacation on a tropical beach with a huge wallet of brand new crisp green $100 bills and throwing them up in the air while being surrounded by beautiful naked women, like mine, you can put these images on your vision board and then just simply hang your vision board inside of your walk-in closet, if you have one, or in any other such private place where it will not be seen in the presence of others. So for example, about 10 years ago, I had a roommate situation and I had a vision board with all of these beautiful naked women around it and me in the middle. And it would have been very inappropriate if my roommate came in and saw that, because then he's going to go, what the fuck is this? What is this? Like this picture of you with all these, who are these chicks that you cut out of the Hustler magazine or something. And So what I did is I had a big walk-in closet in my bedroom, so I just kept it inside the walk-in closet so no one could ever see it. And in the morning I would go in to my walk-in closet and I would just stare at the vision board and I would imagine myself being surrounded by all these beautiful women and having sex with all these gorgeous women. And like I said, I became the top dating coach in Las Vegas. I had sex with over 200 women, and this was at a time before I was really getting dates. So I would just stare at it, and I would imagine myself with all these hot women, and it would give me the ideas. Ooh, I should read this book about female psychology to understand women. Ooh, I should start going out to nightclubs and using pickup lines. Oh, I should start doing this. And I did that. And sooner or later, I was just having sex with hundreds of different women, getting dates, having sex with 2 to 3 new girls a week. And I got so good at picking up women that I started charging guys and teaching them my techniques. And I ended up getting on the cover of 7 magazine and going on tour and becoming the top dating coach in Vegas. And these vision boards are the real deal. They will really change your life. Anyway, step number 6, stare into your vision board and try to burn the images into your mind. Look at your vision board for a few minutes each and every morning as you wake up, only for about 10 to 15 minutes a day or so. You don't want to be like Harry Potter in that magic mirror. You don't want to just stare into it all day like Dumbledore says on Harry Potter. He says, men have been wasted away staring at this, So like I said, you don't want to do it in a way to medicate yourself. You want to do it, okay, this is what I want. I'm going to focus. I'm going to feel the feelings of what it's like to have these, and then go about your life. Then start actually taking progressive action steps in order to achieve it. You don't want to just stare at it all day and fantasize. And then begin to consciously ask yourself the question, what can I start doing today that is going to help assist me in accomplishing these goals or getting the things on this board? Also, try turning on your favorite piece of music to play in the background or lighting a few candles and making it like a ritual. And simply add this into a normal part of your morning or evening routine. Note, enjoy your vision board, for it is the beginning of the unfolding of that in which you desire. So when I'm talking about the candles, sometimes I would take my vision board and I will set it in the corner of the room and I will light a bunch of little candles. And I'll kind of kneel down in the middle of it and turn off the lights and I'll play music, like motivational music. Dun 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 dun, like some kind of motivational, heavy beat. You can type in motivational, inspirational soundtrack, Rocky music, Eye of the Tiger, anything like that, and you just kind of focus. At least for me, because mine, like I said, is about getting beautiful women into bed. So I'm looking at these pictures of these hot naked women, and now it's playing Rocky music. Rising up, back on the streets. He's got the eye of the tiger. So Eye of the Tiger is playing. I've got all these candles lit, and I'm just now focusing. What am I going to do today to get laid, to get these girls? What am I going to do? So I'm focusing, and I'm imagining, I'm feeling like how good it's going to feel when I go out to the club tonight and get these hot women into my bed, and I'm having sex with this hot new girl and her friend, having a new three-way. Ooh, it's going to feel so good. It's going to feel so amazing, achieving my dream, right? So I'm getting into that mode for about 15 minutes. That's going to pump the testosterone. It's going to get me psyched up. And after that, then I'm going to blow out all the candles. I turn the light. I put my vision board back in the closet. And then I go to the gym as I'm already pumped. Okay, I'm lifting weights. And I'm building that more attractive body. And then I'm practicing in the mirror. Hey girls, quick question. What do you guys think? I'm thinking of these charismatic, pickup lines and things, conversational starters and icebreakers. And I'm like, Night of the Roxbury, right? I'm putting on deodorant and I'm waxing my chest and I'm shaving and I'm like, hey girls, what's up? Real quick, let me ask you, and I'm practicing all my little pickup moves and techniques, and then I'm going out to the club, and I'm meeting women, getting phone numbers, setting up dates, getting them back to my house, having sex with them, and then just racking up my score. Okay, I had sex with Kimberly this week. Okay, I had sex with Susan, had sex with Lisa, right? And I'm just checking them off, getting those notches in my bedpost, getting those trophies, right? And stacking up that score and getting better at my game. It starts with that vision board. It starts with figuring out what you want, focusing on it, and then taking progressive action steps towards its achievement. Now, since this is more for entrepreneurs and things like that, guys that want money, here's a sample vision board. Like I said, a picture of you in the center where you're like smiling. Maybe because this one has to do with money, you're the person who wants that $1 million, you want the financial success and abundance, you can put some dollar signs next to you. Maybe this is a picture of a bank statement that says $1.2 million, and then underneath there's a little tagline that says, my new bank statement says I have $1.2 million, or whatever the amount, $25,000, $10 billion. You just basically make a fake bank statement and put it on there, and then when you're looking at it, you imagine that you actually already have that bank statement. You feel the feelings of already having that money. Underneath it says, there's a picture of you again with dollar signs, and there's a tagline underneath that says, I am a money magnet. I am attracting money from all different angles via multiple sources of income. Or, I am blessed with riches. Or, money comes to me easily and frequently. Or up here in the other corner, it says, available now, only $19.95. This is my new product, and it's available online. So maybe you're an entrepreneur and you're writing your first ebook, or maybe you're a musician and you want to have your album for sale on iTunes or anything like that. So you can say, this is my new album, and it's available on iTunes. Download it now for $9.95. Or down here in the corner, I am so happy and grateful now that I am in a place of financial freedom and abundance. Again, with a picture of yourself and money raining down around you. And like I said, you just make your vision board for whatever dream that you want: money, relationship, lifestyle, health and fitness. Maybe it's to spend more time with your friends and family or anything like that. And you just look at the board in the morning and just kind of breathe and focus on it and imagine you're looking at yourself and you're saying, that's the life that I'm living. So focus on it for a few minutes, and then you go, okay, now what can I do today that's going to help me to achieve that dream of that financial success, or writing that new novel or anything. And then you just go out and make yourself feel good. Go out and have an ice cream. Go to the gym and work out if that makes you feel good. Read a book, pet your cat. Do anything that you can to make yourself feel good and pump your state. Release the resistance, get rid of that barrier, and then the secrets to the universe, the answers will start coming to you. Get the inspired thoughts. Then you go out and you start taking progressive action steps towards the achievement of that dream. Giving you the secrets to the universe right now. I hope you're writing them down. All right, raising your vibration. Try and focus upon your new vision board with positive feelings and energy, and really try to feel the feelings of already having the money in which you want, or the goal and or desire, etc. Try to close your eyes and imagine these same images appearing on the scroll of your mind. By thinking about these images throughout your day, your brain will naturally bring you to new paramount realizations and or ideas, etc., of things in which you might be able to do, which may bring you closer to your dreams and or goals and or desires, etc. If and when you receive any specific inspired thoughts, make sure to write them down immediately and then act upon them. Try to remember that when doing this exercise, to release any and or all expectations about getting the money that red hot minute. For that is for another day and another time. Okay, like release the expectations. It's not about you getting it right then, right now, right this red hot minute. It's feel the feelings and become inspired to take the action. While you are doing this exercise, try to focus solely upon the feelings about what it would be like to already have these things in place, or living this new life, and what it would be like to already be collecting or generating this new income, or owning this new business that you want, as if you were already receiving it. The idea here is that you become so engulfed with the idea of already having this new level of wealth and abundance that the pain, urgency, and desperation of not having the levels of wealth in which you want will soon become eliminated from your mind and or aura and or being and or vibration and or reality, etc. By reprogramming your brain, by using your vision board, so as to help you to start actually believing and experiencing the feelings of already having this new level of wealth and abundance, you will quickly eliminate any and or all feelings of that of a lower vibration, such as sadness and depression, etc. And you will quickly replace them with feelings of that of a higher vibration, such as feelings of happiness, fulfillment, excitedness, and elation, etc. Day by day, little by little, you will begin shifting your reality from the one in which you are now presently living into that of the new reality in which you are wanting, right? So what we're saying there is when you're focused and relaxed and just having fun and enjoying the feelings of already having these, it's causing you to lose the feelings of not having it, the feelings of sadness, of the lack of not having it. When you don't have the money, you're feeling feelings of not enough. I'm feeling feelings of, I don't have the money. I don't know what to do. But when you're just imagining yourself having the money, those feelings subside and you fill yourself with the feelings of, oh, I have more than enough. I have everything that I need. Everything in my life is taken care of. All the answers are coming. It's all good. Right? And when you stay in that more positive vibration rather than the lower vibration, again, you raise your vibration, eliminate the resistance, and the answers can come to you. Now, we talked about this briefly before, different types of vision boards. There are several different types of vision boards that a person can make and or construct, etc. You can make vision boards for things in which you want to buy or goals in which you might like to achieve. Maybe you own a recording studio. I know I used to do this, and what I would do is I would hang pictures of equipment that I wanted. MPC 2000, Cord Triton, headphones, microphone. And I would hang those pictures in my studio and I'd look at them and I would imagine, wow, it'd be so cool to play on the MPC 2000. Oh, I really want that drum machine. Man, that microphone, that Neumann U87 is, oh man, oh yeah, it'd be so cool to record on that. And I would hang them up and one by one, it would motivate me to work more hours, to get more money. The next thing you know, I'm buying the MPC 2000 and taking the picture off the wall, throwing the picture away because now my new MPC is sitting next to me. My new Cord Triton is sitting next to me. My new KSM 44 Shure microphone is right there in the vocal booth. So it kind of keeps you in check, keeps you accountable. You can make one specifically for the type of dream car or vehicle that you want or desire, etc. My dream car is blank. Porsche, Maserati, you want a Ferrari, put a picture of your dream car and cut a picture of yourself out and glue it in the car to make it look like you're driving it. And then just imagine how good it's going to feel driving that car. Imagine the feeling of gripping around the steering wheel and like taking those turns and holding the gear shift. And you're just imagine how that's going to feel. It's going to feel so good. What it's going to be like to crank up the radio. What's it going to be like to take the top down on my new convertible car and put my hands up in the air and play my favorite music. Oh yeah, it feels so good. You see how much better that is than sitting at your bank account where you don't have the money and you're going, how am I going to get this car? I don't know how I'm going to afford this car. I should get a new job. See, if you're over here, it's the wrong channel. You need to be over here thinking the feelings of having the car, because then that's going to inspire the action. Or you can make one about different vacation spots that you want to go to, or other places in which you might like to travel to, etc. You can make a separate vision board for the type of relationship that you want. You can paste pictures of beautiful women onto it. You can make vision boards for the type of lifestyle that you want, or anything else that you want. Remember, again, this is your vision board. These boards, these images, these fantasies, etc. are for your eyes only. These are your private fantasies. No one is judging you or what you want and or desire as a man. You have the right to have anything that you so desire in life. So remember this, anything goes. Have fun with this. Let your imagination run wild. Dream away about the success, abundance, and prosperity in which you want. Again, have fun with this. So we're talking about different types of vision boards. Here's a sample vision board about relationships. So for example, you could say like my perfect partner, or my soulmate, or my new girlfriend. So you have a picture of you, and you can even add in a picture of the girl next to you, or however you want the relationship. Maybe it's a very loving relationship. You could say, cut out a picture from a magazine of the type of girl that you want. I don't know, blonde hair, blue eyes, nice tits, nice legs, whatever you're into. Maybe you like Asian girls, maybe you like black girls, maybe you like Indian girls, anything you want. And then you could say, my new girlfriend is a perfect 10. She looks like this. Her blonde hair is so smooth and silky. She smells so good. She is such a great cook. Put a picture of you with a girl and it says, we are each other's everything, or whatever type of relationship. Maybe you want a very loving, passionate relationship. Me and my new girlfriend are so happy together, right? You got a picture of a girl kissing this guy, and of course just cut the picture of the guy out and replace it with a picture of you, and then you focus and vision in your mind, and you feel the feeling of you kissing your dream girl and being with her. Or a good tagline, I am so happy and grateful now that I am in my dream relationship, my ideal relationship, and put a picture of you with the type of girl that you want. And again, you can take stickers, you can put heart stickers, and maybe, for example, you go to Walmart and you buy, a girl's bikini, and you can just staple the bikini onto the vision board, and you could write a picture, this is her bikini, and you could spray the bikini with perfume, and you can smell the bikini and go, oh wow, I love how it smells like her perfume. And then you think in your mind, ooh, that's what it will be like to be with this beautiful woman who smells like this, who dresses in this sexy bikini. And then you can imagine you with your girlfriend at the beach, relaxing, drinking a margarita or something, and you just build that image in your mind, and you say, that's what I want. All right, adding affirmations and taglines. After you fill up your vision board with cutouts of pictures that you enjoy looking at, the next thing in which you're going to want to do is to start adding in positive affirmations and taglines. What I mean by adding in words, affirmations, and taglines, etc., is to begin adding in words, phrases, stickers, glitter, bows, ribbons, etc., to really bring your images to life. Example, if you have a picture of yourself surrounded with cold, hard cash raining down all around you, then add in a tagline underneath this picture, one which might say something to the extent of, I am so happy and grateful now that I'm in a place of financial freedom and abundance. Or anything else in which you may feel directly resonates with you and your vision and your future. Remember, you can add anything you want to these taglines. You can even make them as speech bubbles, as if, for example, you were to cut out a picture of one of your potential customers talking to you and purchasing your product, and then add in a tagline underneath with the words, I'm making my first sale, or I'm making more sales to more customers all the time. Or, my new business is booming. Okay, you could write anything like that. You can even look at a picture of a potential customer or client and talk right back to them and have conversations with them, practicing your sales pitch if you want to. This is all part of getting the success that you want. Remember, don't be afraid to daydream and fantasize about your dreams, goals, visions, desires, etc. This exercise may sound absolutely ridiculous, but Albert Einstein even once said, imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. Remember that. Note, if you cannot find an exact picture that suits your vision, don't be afraid to sit down and actually try to draw out the image yourself. Sometimes that can be even more powerful, right? So you're looking around Google and you just can't find an image. You could just draw it yourself and make little notes as to what it is, and your mind may even recognize that better than looking at a pre-made image or stock art or anything like that.